Sure, right now.
This is it in the glass.
He's in the plane. What is this? Plane, train, and automobile?
Yeah, look, he's smoking a cigarette. He's having a great time.
Wait,
Tom
what
Hanks?
movie? Do we know what movie this is?
This shit is hilarious.
I don't know what this is, bro.
John Candy was a legend.
This is. I don't know what you call this shit. Paddleball or like.
Look, he gets hit.
Damn, look at that
He gets
style.
knocked out. Look, he's got a beer. Get a smoke in his hand.
Man, John
Said,
Candy.
"Hold
How do you
that."
remember this?
Legend, bro.
Watch this. This should be another. This should be a. They're in the glass room.
Look at the people in
bro.
the back.
I know.
Here he goes.
Yo, this is mad funny. Oh.
He like hit his head into the ball.
Yo. That is so funny, bro. What movie is that?
All right, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. German Nieves, is with us. How are you, dude?
I'm good, brother.
I think the whole skate pop community knows you as probably German Nieves.
Yeah. I don't care. Like I said to Jerron, I was like, yo, I don't care how you say my name. It's pronounced Herman Nieves.
Herman Nieves.
Yeah, but most people they've been calling me German my whole life.
Yeah.
That's
That's how I know
cool,
you. That's how
man.
I knew
Yeah,
you
all my
was
friends call me
German
German.
Nieves.
Well, that's how you spell German.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Yeah,
German
who knew the
Nieves.
G was silent?
If you
Or
Spanish,
sounded like
that's what it is.
I was about to
an
say,
H.
like the family members, they know.
They know.
They say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The correct way.
Yeah.
Herman.
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 Yeah.
Nieves.
Nieves. Yeah.
Nieves,
Yeah.
yeah.
Almost like snow.
Well, I'm gonna call you German. all
Yeah,
right?
that's it. I'm with it. My man. Yeah.
Hey, dude, thanks for coming, dude, all the way. Listen, we got to talk about, because you grew up in New Jersey.
Yeah,
right?
bro.
Skating out there in New Jersey.
That's it.
Then you moved out to Philly, right?
Yeah.
You did a stint out here in LA with yours truly, right?
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Me, Robbie McKinley, and
for
Dan
sure.
Rhodes.
That's it.
And you were out here with Jimmy Gurecki
That's it.
and our boy Guy. Motherfucker Guy from France.
Guy from France,
That's
bro.
right.
Respect, man. Shout out to Guy from France, bro.
And that's where I first met you.
Yeah.
Was out here. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know how else I would ever meet you if it wasn't.
I
Like,
wound
don't
up
even know
at
if
your
Jim-
house, bro. Just random on the couch. I was like, I can't stay at so and so's house no more.
Yeah.
I was just like, nah, this is too crazy.
But then Jimmy was out. You were out here with Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy was like, I think Jimmy might have been like, yo, just come stay at the house.
Oh, he invited you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a true friend.
Wait, so Jimmy actually told you, hey, come out to California?
I don't know how I came out there. I
feel like Jimmy came out here not often, but he came out here quite often.
Yeah.
He was out here. He kind of knew the city.
I skated with Jimmy back
Yeah.
when I was in living in Philly a lot. So yeah, we were boys, and he said, come out here.
Yeah. And then so that's how I met you. And then I'm trying to think also, because it was you. Jimmy was big on Freeway. Remember that? Remember the
Philly
artist
Freeway. Yeah. Beans and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were all on that shit, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that.
He got me into Freeway. Yeah, Dubs knows.
at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, State Prop, that whole chain gang, that whole shit was live. Like, honestly, I moved there. Like, Philly was the livest at that point. Like, that had a whole scene. You had Allen Iverson.
doubt.
You had, you had the whole State Prop. You had, it was just thriving over there. You had the whole Love Park. The shit was, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
And I remember driving up there one weekend, and I was working some construction job. I remember I had the weekend. I was like, I'm gonna just go to Philly. I haven't been there in forever. I had my little Honda Civic. I remember stopping at a gas station. Hey, I'm in Philly yet? And they're like, nah, just keep going. I didn't know.
We're only on Thomas guides back then.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, and I remember I skated Love Park, and I was like, damn, this is dope. I skated Love before that, but I remember being there, and I was like, this is crazy. This is some shit I want to be around.
That was your first time going to Philly, or
Now, this was like, I went to Philly like maybe like a couple years before that, but it was like cold. I wasn't really thinking about that shit.
And you were still in New Jersey at this point.
Yeah.
So how far is from New Jersey to Philly? What's that drive?
Like an hour and a half.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Hour 45.
So you
minutes.
print out your MapQuest directions.
Bro, I
and
just
then
got
you
in
get
the car and just Turnpike South type shit.
Just pulled up.
Yeah, I just pulled up and I seen. You know what it was? I was driving around City Hall and I seen Kevin Taylor.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
As pulling up to City Hall at the spot, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna go park, and then it was like party
you know him?
time. Yeah,
Okay.
I think we kind of knew of each other, but I don't know. But I was just like, oh, I just gotta park this shit. I want to skate, and and then I wound up like staying with my boy Tim Ashiel that night. He was like, yeah, just stay at my house. I was like, yeah, I don't want to go home tonight. I want to skate tomorrow. Yeah, stay at my crib. And and then I was like, fuck that. And then Quackenbush, our boy Kevin Quackenbush, he's like Vern's boy and like
Vern Laird.
Yeah. And he was like, oh, I got a room for rent if you want, $200 a month.
$200?
Yeah, on 17th and Fitzwater, bro. And it was a skate. This is a big ass skate house, but it had 4 rooms and like. I don't know. John Merring lived there for a bit.
Okay.
Brian Dale, Quackenbush. Yeah. And so, I rented that room. I went down there. I told my mom, I was like, yo, I'm moving to Philly. She said, you ain't moving nowhere. I put all that shit on my room, like most of my room in my car.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I don't know. 20 maybe? 19?
Okay.
19?
Okay. That's a good, yeah.
So you
19?
stopped your job, your construction job, and just
Yeah, I
dipped
quit
out?
that shit, bro. I was just like, I live for $200. I mean, I'm paying that kind of rent at my mom's house. So
Your mom charging you $200?
yeah, bro.
I had that too.
Yeah, bro. So you gonna live under this roof? You better have a job. Yeah. This shit was real, bro.
No doubt.
You know, moms don't play no games.
So when you moved up to Philly, it was on. Were you sponsored at this point?
Nah, I was skating, but I just wanted to skate, bro. Honestly, I think the Love Park shit at that when I seen that, I just like fell in love with the skating again. Like I was skating, but I was like, damn, this is a whole thing.
That was that whole corner right there is, I mean, it's ridiculous skate,
Bro.
It's like Love Park, City Hall, all that.
Bro, that shit was showtime, boy. It was like Kevin Taylor, Kalis. You had Stevie. Even the locals were good as hell.
Yeah.
And they were just rolling up, smoking.
What? I'm trying to imagine.
Tails on the ledge.
Is this like late 2000 or late 90s?
Yeah,
2000?
that's probably like late 90s, early 2000. It was
Because like during photo or something like that, photosynthesis, that age, or
probably. You know what? This was the year. I moved there the year the Sixers played the Lakers in the final. And the Sixers won game 1.
It was a year that the Lakers were going to sweep the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
And I think Philly got them in that one game.
That one game, Iverson.
Is that when Iverson walked over Ty Lue? Remember in a shot? He like.
I think so. Let me tell you, that city was crazy that night. That city was lit as hell, bro. And I was like, damn. I was like, I did the right thing. I moved. You know, it was just lit as hell. It was thriving.
Yeah, energy.
It was crazy.
That's got to be 2001. 2001 NBA
That's
Finals.
That sounds about right.
I do remember that because the Lakers they were sweeping the whole playoffs, and then they came to Philly, and boom, game 1 they lost, and then they won every game out there. So
Bro.
they almost did a complete sweep of the playoffs. It was, as a
been
Laker
amazing.
fan, it was fantastic.
That's Kobe Shaq era, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was Kobe Shaq. Yeah,
That's
I mean, I want to talk. I know you guys are Lakers fans.
All
man.
day.
I know that. Man. Y'all serious. But I can't. I mean, y'all got a legacy. I'm a Knicks fan.
Oh yeah.
You know, we ain't won nothing since
It's been a
I've
while.
been born.
Yeah,
but you guys
man.
are doing pretty good the last couple of years.
Yeah,
though.
no, they definitely
yeah.
improving, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
So Philly was popping.
Philly was popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh snap! I got my room in this big ass skate house, 17th and 5th Water, South Philly. I was skating every day, bro.
Were you when you say skating every day? Do you mean just going to Love Park in that area and just
That's
skating?
it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's it, man.
Okay.
It was special, man.
Yeah.
It was.
Because like you don't really have that scenario go down too much anymore. You know what I mean? We just go to one spot and film all day and make something happen.
Yo,
Yeah.
every day it was like so and so did this. Oh, you missed it today. Was rocking. It was pretty cool, man.
Every day was something.
Every
right?
day was something.
Damn.
What was your? Do you remember, or what's something that stands out to you at that time? Like going to Love and seeing someone do a certain trick, or you probably saw a ton, to be honest.
Yeah, man, it was so much.
Like any K-list stuff, or like Papalardo winning.
Dude, Papalardo, he was. I remember being there, and he was there with Strobeck. It was kind of. I remember him doing nollie heel flip front nose on the ledge, just easy as hell, like first go.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do you do that? Like this is why he's that dude.
Yeah.
He's the
And,
best.
Yeah, he's
But
sick.
what were you doing? I mean, you said you weren't sponsored, or you were?
I
like,
wasn't
what was
sponsored. I was
what was the landscape like in your life at that point in time?
for skating. It was like, I don't know. I didn't get sponsored. I rode for Julio De La Cruz company Neighborhood.
Hard.
I remember
Hell
that.
yeah.
That's how I made it out here to California years ago. Before I met you.
Okay.
This is when I met Robbie
Oh, okay.
and Cameron.
Oh, Cameron Post Farouche.
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. So I rode for that company.
Okay. How did you get on? First of all, Julio De La Cruz is a
don't-
character.
Yeah. No shit.
Everybody. How did you meet Julio De La Cruz?
Bro, this was crazy because my skate days would be like, I'm gonna just go into the city, skate the banks or some shit, maybe downtown, the seaport.
We're talking New York now.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go skate up to Astor and just hang out.
What spot's Astor?
Astor's the cube is like the manual pad. There's a lot of
Like the main
Yep.
hang-
yeah, it's kind of like a hangout. You skate flat. It's cool, you know. It's a
Yeah.
prime time.
especially at that time.
Yeah, New York was dope. Yeah, and I remember I was sitting on my board on the curb. And he's like, and it was like some dudes I didn't really recognize, and it was a neighborhood skate team.
Yep.
And Julio was like, "Hey, fucker, you look like you're a good skater," or some shit like that.
You look like you're a good
He's
skater.
like,
That
get
sounds
up
just
and
like
do
Sam.
something. Get up and do something. He kept saying that. Get up and do something, man. And I was just like, oh, what you want me to do? I didn't know him. This Cali dude's crazy. Vato. And I was like, what you want me to do, man? I was like, yeah. And I was like, I remember like just skating around doing some like tray flips and stuff. He's like, damn, you look like you're a good skater. Blah, blah. And he was like, yo, you should jump in the van. I was like,
Just like that.
yeah, you should come with us. And I just went on the rest of their neighborhood skate tour with them.
Where were you
Like
guys?
2 days later, they were like, oh, we're gonna do this demo in somewhere, I don't remember. And yeah, I was just like, I remember I had a girlfriend then, and I was like, I'm just gonna go with these guys. I think I was like 18 maybe. I had just finished high school. This was like, I think they had did a tour already to the East Coast, and then they were driving back.
So they had their van and they had everything.
Yeah, it was
Who was on the neighborhood at that point in
it was
time?
like Robert Douglas,
P.D. Martinez.
P.D. Martinez. Yeah.
Okay. The Spaniards weren't on there yet, right?
This might have been after the Spaniards.
Really?
Yeah, it was a weird crew.
Okay.
J.P. Jadid,
With Dylan
Damn.
Gardner there.
Dylan Gardner, like I think he left at that point.
Okay.
I think he was. I don't know. He was amazing though.
Hell yeah.
Who else? J.P. Jadid, Shorty Gonzalez.
Wow.
I remember that.
Was Matt Brode there or anything younger?
No. You know who drove the van was what's his name?
Julio wasn't driving?
Nah, Julio. Nah, he wasn't driving. It was. Oh my God, this shit killing me.
He was a skater.
Rodney Johnson.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the photographer was. he might have been the filmer too. I forgot his name. He worked for Climax Distribution. This is all like under that shit.
It was down in Carlsbad. What had like Invisible out of there and like Orion and
exactly.
And Neighborhood. Ted Newsom to
Ted Newsom lived in New York at that time, but he might. I don't know. He wasn't the photographer on this trip.
what the okay.
So you guys just kept going. You
I
guys,
was
you
like
kept
2
going
days
on the-
later, bro. I was like, I'm gonna get in the van with these dudes. Fuck it.
Did he put you on? What
He was like,
happened?
you should come with us. Yeah, and he was like, yo, you should come with us and skate some demos, see what's up. Maybe we'll. And yeah, I got on the skate. I got on this fucking team, like during the middle of the. I think it was like, I don't know. They gave me an ad though. I remember that.
A neighborhood ad.
Yeah, 50-50.
On what?
It was yeah, Slappy, yeah. It was I think St. Louis. I was like ollied over this ledge onto this like hubba thing into the street.
Okay.
I felt like I was like, I don't know, it felt like some pro shit that I did. I think Jamie Thomas might have done the same thing. I think they were on the same tour or something. I don't know. It's something Jamie
Really?
Thomas, not on the same tour, but like they were like on tour.
Same route they went
Same
through?
route, yeah.
Okay.
And I think he might have did the same trick, but I had the ad doing it. Or maybe he did something else, maybe a crooked grind, or I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
But
Was that your first ad?
it was like my first thing in a magazine. It was Trans World.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, this is an ad now. I'm like,
So wait, what happened when they went back to Cali?
yeah. So we,
And then what happened then? They just kind of send you boards and you were on the team?
well, no,
Like-
I drove out with them.
Oh, you drove out to California with them?
Yes, yeah, doing
From
demos.
that trip?
Yes, bro.
I thought you just were doing the little East Coast
Nah,
thing
bro.
and then drop you back off.
Nah, peep it, yo. I had like
This fucking guy went all the way to the fucking
yeah,
West
I was
Coast with them.
tripping, bro. Let me tell you, yo, I was
Just
like
meeting
doing
Julio De La Cruz and jumping in
this
a
shit
van.
was crazy,
and then-
bro. Let me
okay.
tell you, headphones.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a CD Walkman with no batteries in that motherfucker, just so he wouldn't talk to me. Cause this motherfucker talked so much, bro. And we were just being in there like just with the headphones on, and he would be like, you know, you're in the van and shit, and he'd just be like behind, like looking behind, just looking for someone to talk shit to. You know this dude? You know who?
Oh yeah, he likes to talk.
Yeah, bro.
He's not
Great
bad.
dude,
I
great dude.
guarantee
But he
you
likes
he's
to talk.
listening right now.
Yeah, he is
Bro,
for sure.
I love that dude. Yo, he's a real one, bro.
He really is.
Yo, so yeah, we did like all these skate demos. It was fucking crazy, man. It was one of the coolest experiences of my life at that age. I was like, I gotta do this.
If you just had the Walkman on, why not just put batteries in it?
We didn't really have money like that. I don't know. That per diem, they gave you like
Light.
it was like 15 a day or some shit like that. And this was like, I'm like, damn, I'm doing the skate shit. You know, I'm like, this is what it is. And it was a CD walk. Everybody was doing. JP was in the back doing that. Just had like the headphones on. Just he's like, yo, this shit don't even work, man. I just don't want that motherfucker talking to me. But bro, let me tell you, we was driving through Colorado. I remember this shit. And me and Shorty, I think Robert Douglas had took some shrooms. Bro, tripping hard driving through this shit. I remember we stopped on the side and the stars was looking crazy, had big mountains, and we were like driving through. It was just extra real.
Okay.
And Julio was just talking some, I don't know. He's a funny motherfucker, man.
What was he? Was he talking some shit? What
He was,
doing?
yeah, he was making our high like a little extra, you know?
Like he knew you guys were tripping. Or
Yeah, he
okay.
did.
Oh, so he was poking the bear. He was
Yeah.
like having fun.
He was, yeah.
It's like wear your headphones now, huh?
But he wasn't. But he was. Yeah, he was. He was in good fun though. Like he wasn't really. You know, he wasn't. He was cool, man. And yeah, and I wound up in San Diego at the end of this shit.
Okay.
And yeah, it was.
This sounds more like a couple day trip. This is like
This was
another,
like fucking like 2-3 weeks, bro.
wow.
Yeah, this was an experience, bro. I couldn't believe I was on this shit.
So wait, when he said get in the van, did you literally just get in the van? You didn't go to the house to like, pack a
Yeah,
bag?
I did. It was 2 days later. I told my girl, and then I remember my boy. This is actually Bobby Pulio's brother, Dan. I used to hang out with him a lot. He's like, oh, we're having a party at the house, bro. Like, well, a going away party for you. I was like, all right. We had he just had like a lot of girls there, just a bunch of people. It was cool, man. And like his parents were gone, like, and we were jumping off the roof into the pool. I remember this. And then like these guys were staying at like a Howard Johnson, and the next morning they came by like at night. They're like, oh, we're gonna pick you up tomorrow in Jersey, and got in the van. I was smoking weed, and I was just high as fuck. And I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this shit.
That was your first taste of like sponsorship, van life, all in one go.
Yeah, it was cool. Like with a bunch of like, you know, West Coast skaters that I don't know.
So when you ended up in San Diego, what happened out there?
So I was like, yo, Rodney, I had to make arrangements to figure out where I was gonna stay. I was like, or like fly me back or something. But I was like, I wanted to stay.
Okay.
And so my boy Appio was like, oh, I got a spot. My homie manages this this apartment building. You can stay with the homie in downtown San Diego. And bro, I think I was 17 when this shit happened.
Okay.
And yeah, it was like across the street was like a big parking lot, and it was like this shit was funny. Like the central booking jail shit was like right there. I don't know if you know that, like where that is. It's like a black ledge out front.
With the one that goes out, the outlet?
Yeah, outlet.
The marble one.
Yeah, exactly.
The famous one, yeah.
That was there, but behind it, you could hear the prisoners in the jail cell. So you hearing this shit? I'm like bored as shit. I'm like, I don't know where I am. I'm staying with my homie's boy, and we're cool. He's from DC and shit, but his name was Cabal. I remember. He's a cool dude, and but I couldn't do shit. I had no friends there. Like, that's I remember just going up to the like the jail. You hear these motherfuckers just talking and shit. I'm like, yo, what you in there for?
You're standing on the street talking to them.
You couldn't see. I couldn't see them, but I'm sure they could see me.
Okay.
And they were like, yeah, we were just talking shit. And sometimes it'd be like, yo, fuck you, jailbird motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah?
Just talking, just mad shit, just stupid. I was little. Well, not that little, but I mean, I don't know. It was just, yeah.
Are you trying to rile them up and get out?
Yeah, they was talking mad shit back out the window, man. Oh man, just some, I don't know, and I would just be laughing. You
just
know?
walk away.
Yeah,
take that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out. Let me go to get some Subway.
Yeah.
That's what it was, right?
Like not even skating at all. He just go there and talk shit. And then all right,
like,
later.
You guys hold tight. You guys hold tight. I do that.
that's
Yo, I'll be here tomorrow, same time, all right?
Yeah, it was shit like that, bro. I was like, yo, all right, man, whatever, bro. That shit was, it was just stupid, bro. Just, yeah, I was doing that.
So you didn't skate at all when you got to San Diego?
I skated a little bit, but I didn't know anybody, bro. I was just like,
And then what? How did you? What happened though?
I don't know. My boy Appio came out like a week later. I was like, oh, thank God. I remember he walked through the door. I'm on the couch, just like, the door just opened. I was like, oh my God. And I was so happy.
Where are all the neighborhood dudes? Where's Julio?
Yeah, they all, oh, this is what happened. Let me, oh, no. Oh, so no, I'm in San Diego. Let me tell you. And so Appio comes in. I was like, yo, he's like, yeah, we got to go to LA, man. This shit ain't, he's a photographer and shit. And, I remember we were in San Diego. He was, I remember I turned 18 while I was in San Diego. And we went to Tijuana for my 18th birthday.
Okay.
Damn.
Some strip clubs and shit. It was just weird. And he was like, remember, we got to get out of here before it gets dark.
Okay. That was
I was just like, oh, this shit's weird, bro. It was, I don't know. And anyway, so we wound up, I was calling Julio, like, yo, Julio, you could get us a bus ticket, like, to LA, like, he's like, yeah, you come stay with me, blah, blah, blah. So we get there. He said, all right. He's like, I got to go somewhere for the weekend, but you guys have the house, blah, blah, blah. He lived in an area called Cudahy. You know this shit? Cudahy?
Cudahy,
You know who knows this shit? A dude, Stevie Perez.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He know. I asked him, I was like, yeah, you know where Cudahy is? He's like, yeah, I know that. He's like, something like,
Is it East LA or some shit?
yeah, I think so. Or, but this was the area.
Okay.
Cudahy. I don't know. And it was, so me and
What was it like?
we were kind of scared to go outside.
Okay.
So I remember staying in that fucking house with Appio. It was cool. It was all right. We just didn't know any skate spots or nothing. We were just like, all right, let's mission out, you know, and try to get a photo or skate around. But try to be back before it gets dark. And I remember the next day waking up, there was some dude like banging on the door, on the back door. Julio! And I fucking called Julio. I said, yo, Julio, there's some dude banging on the door. And he's like, oh, okay, that guy. He said, he said he owes you, you owe him some money. Or some shit. And I was like, he's like, no, he washes my car sometimes, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Julio's coming back tomorrow. Like, he was just some crackhead dude that was washing his car.
Okay.
You know, and it was crazy to wake up to.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you don't know where you are. You're at Julio's crib.
Yeah,
Somebody's pounding on the back door.
Yeah, and then, you know what? And then from there, I wound up staying at this hostel here in Venice, actually. I don't know if you know where this is, but it was
There's one right here and there's one down there. I think. There's a couple,
few
right?
of them.
Yeah, there's a few.
it was just pretty dope. It was this huge house. It kind of looked like this, but like big.
I'm assuming it's the one down in the corner over there. But yeah.
Yeah, so me and Appio stayed there for like a month.
Really?
Yeah, bro. And like, I remember my girlfriend would call at the time. My girlfriend
It sounds like you just left your whole life behind.
I did, bro.
You're just out here.
I was out here. And yeah, I fucking stayed at this hostel. These guys were cool as hell. They were like, oh, your girlfriend called. She said to call, you know, just had a front desk dude and shit. And it was cool, man. It was an experience. And like one of our other boys came up from Jersey and stayed with us and shit. I remember him arguing with one of these, it was like run by all these Australian dudes and shit.
The hostel?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But they were cool.
You remember how much it was to stay there?
It was cheap, let me tell you, because I had no money and they were just letting me slide. You know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some money, and they were like, yeah, all good. Like,
Okay.
And it was cool, man. And yeah.
So what happened after that?
I was gonna say like you probably went and skated the graffiti pits thing.
Yeah, that was like our shit. That's where I met Robbie and Cameron, and I was like, these dudes are sick. Like,
Do you know who Robbie was already?
yeah, I kind of knew. I was like, oh, this is the kid on Blind, like, you know. And he was just cool, man. He was, you know, we were just hang out, and it was me, Cameron Poos Farouche.
Yep.
Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Post Farouche. Yeah.
Funny motherfucker.
He was good too.
Yo,
really.
my man was
definitely.
dope.
Yeah.
Bro.
Switchback tails.
Yeah.
Bro,
Switch crooks.
let me tell you, he had the white with the ice blue Reeboks on.
Okay.
Like doing like ill switch crooks.
He had the hair.
Had the hair. I was like, this dude is sick.
That dude was funny as hell too, man.
Yeah.
Worked at Hot Rod. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was another Australian dude. He drove. I forgot it. You might know him. I don't remember his name.
Okay.
Australian dude. He had a white, like, really beater car. I forgot his fucking name.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
But yeah, and yeah, we were all young.
Yeah.
You know, standing there and.
Because then I didn't meet you. That's how you were staying at my house then, obviously.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Through Robbie McKinley.
Yeah.
And Cameron.
Yeah.
Because we were trying to figure out earlier, like, how the hell you got there. Because I feel like back then, I don't remember shit. You guys just showed up. But this was way later. This is way later.
But when you came back out the second time, were you Flow for Aesthetics at that point?
Yeah, when I was staying at Chris's house,
Yeah.
I was Flow
Yeah.
for Aesthetics.
That's what it was.
Yeah. And I was like trying to get on the team and stuff and like trying to do the same shit Jimmy was doing.
Right.
But
Because Barrett
You guys
was
were
around there too.
yeah, Barrett was cool. He was filming and stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah, Barrett Loose.
Yeah.
So what happened with the neighborhood thing? I mean, you're out here on a
Okay.
forever tour. It sounds
Yeah.
like,
No, so I remember-
in
I've
LA.
been to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just
Did Julio get you home? Did he go?
yeah, they
did you
got
go
me a
back
ticket.
to
They got me
SD?
they got me a ticket back to New Jersey. This was
Okay.
like, I don't know what part of the year it was, but I was out here for like a good 6 months maybe.
That's crazy. Did you still have
Wow.
a girlfriend when you got back home?
Nah, nah. We still talk actually on Instagram.
yeah?
Like, yeah, she's
Okay.
cool. Yeah. Jill, yeah, what up, Jill? She's super cool. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, that was done.
When you went back to New Jersey,
Oh yeah, when I went back to
Did you? How long were you on neighborhood for though?
So when I got so peep this. So when I had when I was just I had him get me a ticket back.
Okay.
And I went back to New Jersey. Then I had got a construction job. And this is like I was just working, and my mom was like, "Oh, if you want to stay here, you gotta have a job."
Because Julio's not paying you, is he?
Nah.
But you're like on the team.
Yeah, and it was
just
like
getting boards.
No, I was on the team. This is why I had an ad and shit.
Okay,
This is like, I was trying to do the thing, you know. Anyway, I went back to New Jersey. What are you doing out there, fucker? You need to be out here skating and all this. And I was just like, this shit ain't paying me nothing, bro. I'm like, I got a job. I bought a little Honda Civic back in Jersey, working for some HVAC company. I think I worked there for like 2 years or some shit. And then like I was still skating.
Okay.
But I wasn't really getting the
you're not
boards
trying
anymore.
to.
I wasn't trying.
You're not trying to go and do the damn thing. I'm like,
after I got back from Cali, I was like, man, this shit is not like I was broke out here. I was broke out here. Like I thought I was gonna be doing it here, but I'm going back to New Jersey, bro.
but you're friends with like a lot of like great skateboarders out there, right? You skated with like Bobby Puglio.
Yeah.
You skated with
Andy Batista. Yeah, that's my brother.
Oh yeah, you guys were kind of like a little duo. I feel like.
You had
Yeah.
parts together. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. We grew up together.
That's
man.
tight.
Yeah.
So what was there was no like you didn't want to try. Later on you were trying to get on aesthetics, right? But at that point in time when you got back, you're just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna work and do my thing. I'm not really gonna go for it.
This was like after the neighborhood thing, and then I went to Philly, and then that aesthetics thing started. What happened was I didn't really care. I remember I had this skate shop at the time they're like, yeah, go to the skate shop, grab some boards, whatever you need. I think I grabbed a little too many, put them in my car, and I was like, I'm going to Philly, whatever. And whatever, I didn't care about being sponsored. I just wanted to skate.
Okay. Wasn't your main priority then?
Nah, I got some boards from Zoo, for a little bit, and then Satva's company, Judah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
He sent me a box. He sent me some boards, and and then KT was like, yo, you should ride for aesthetics, and I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I don't know, it was like the dope company. It was like Alien, Habitat, and Aesthetics. I was like, yeah, I definitely want to. I'm out here with all of these dudes. I want that.
Did you have to film sponsor me videos or like how did that go?
I just kept doing what I was doing.
That's it. Okay.
They would send in the box, and I'd get a little slap photo or something.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy.
How I found out or I saw your skating was Logic. Big into Logic, man.
Yeah, that's like a mixtape or some shit. That's like not even an album. You just got a verse in like a Ghostface track or something.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, there's those
Manic Marty shirt.
Legend? What is those?
Oh, this is like by Philly. This is like around. Oh, it's in Boston.
This is Logic number 9, I believe.
Damn, khaki shorts. I'll never do that again. Never.
Not rocking the khakis.
Damn. Yeah, this was. Oh, you know what? I worked for Infamous for a bit, and I was I was doing some sales for Infamous. I remember. I don't remember what time, man. I'm 47 years old, bro. That's a West End skate park, Hoboken. Oh man, Philly.
Dude, that spot's rugged, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, that thing is too rugged.
I made it hip.
You made it. Yeah. I mean, you were out there doing your thing.
Oh, back then that was gnarly,
night, bro. Shit.
Are those Carol shoes? What
Those are
those?
Carol's,
Yeah.
bro. I was just skating, bro. I didn't care what I had. I just needed my shit to be fresh.
Let me ask you a question though.
What's up?
You're doing all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Like you were a good skateboarder. You know what I mean? Like you're putting out footage. You're doing your thing. Mm-hmm. Until you got to Philly and the aesthetics thing was happening, why were you just like not caring about the sponsorship stuff? Were you? It's every skater's. When you get to a certain point, you're like, okay, let me try this thing. Let me. Who am I around? What companies do I jive with?
Yeah, I thought it
You
would
know?
be the aesthetics thing. They were sending me the boxes, all the gear, blah blah blah, and I was just like, oh, okay, this shit's probably gonna happen.
But I'm getting the vibe like you just didn't. All you wanted to do was skate. You didn't really like care about the sponsorship stuff. I feel like you did, but you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't really care too much.
Okay. Which is fine.
I remember Vern had. I remember I called for a box and Vern was working for them, and he was like, "Oh, Sal doesn't want me to send you boards anymore."
Yeah,
and I
right.
was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Really?" I was like, "That's cool, man." I was like, "It's all good." And then he was like, "Yeah, sorry, man." And I was like, "I guess they were cutting a bunch of flow dudes."
This is for aesthetics.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was like, whatever. But like through my whole living in Philly, it was like I was riding the aesthetics boards.
Okay. And you were
yeah.
skating with KT a lot.
Yeah,
and-
KT, Kalis, they had that TF, that Kerry Getz.
Yeah.
All these dudes, man. That was when skating was like superstar shit.
And was Jimmy around too?
Jimmy was around,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
ripping, bro.
Yeah.
The dude could do nollie crooks on a handrail. I don't know how. Like, that's crazy to me.
Because I feel like you guys were both kind of doing the aesthetics things at the same time. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I think they were kind of just slowly just, picking who, making the moves slowly, I guess.
I feel like Jimmy tried. Like you're saying, like you kind of just went like we're stoked to be doing it in skating.
Yeah.
Jimmy was like really trying.
Yeah.
To go out, film, get photos. He was-
and be around the right people.
Yeah.
Jimmy's a fly guy,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
He's he knows how to do the thing or whatever,
He's politicking all the time, right?
Yeah, he's
no, but it's
good.
genuine though. At the
It
same
is,
time.
it
I'm
is.
not
So-
saying it's not. I'm
Yeah.
just saying like
Right.
he's doing his thing.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
out there
he-
talking.
He's good at it.
yeah,
Even
yeah.
on social media, I'm like, bro, yeah, he's genuinely good at it.
Even on everyday life, bro, he'll hit you up if he has a thought in his mind and he's like, oh, I'm gonna hit Jerron.
Yeah.
And he'll call you up like out of the blue. And I'm like, Jimmy, I always pick up for you, bro.
Yeah.
Because I know it's got a random like question for me.
Yeah, he's about it, man. And
Yeah.
I love Jimmy, man.
He's a solid
He's a real one, bro.
Definitely.
I agree.
So that's what I kind of noticed looking back is that Jimmy was more like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go get this photo today. I'm gonna get this footage, and you were like always cool, like just out and about skating, but you weren't really trying to be like, yo, I'm gonna go skate this gap.
Yeah, I would be down to like go film some shit like, let's go film this or but I wasn't actively like on the phone with like Barrett or Sal Barbier like
Yeah.
I didn't I never even met Sal Barbier until like later on.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was like I think he had a store on was it Fairfax?
Oh, yeah,
He did.
Yeah, I think I met-
SLB. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I met him there.
Okay.
And I was like,
Okay.
oh,
You used to ask him why he kicked you off.
nah.
Okay.
I was like,
Yo, man, why'd you kick me off,
And
man?
nah, I wouldn't do that. I always liked the things that I don't know. He had a good eye for things.
He did.
His
He
store
does.
looked good. He's into a lot of cool shit that I don't know.
For sure.
I grew up with the BMX bikes and like I don't know.
Yeah.
When you got let go from aesthetics, is that when because you were getting zoo stuff for a while too?
Yeah, I think I got Zoo after that.
Okay.
Was that when they all switched over?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because
Wait. You know what?
was it before? Then you.
Peep it. Oh,
That was a good video.
Yeah, they switched-
Peep this. Oh.
oh no.
Oh.
I was just saying peep it. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out. I was trying to collect my thoughts. Yeah, I think they switched over. Yeah, and I was getting some zoo boards. Yeah. So I did like reconnect because my other homie worked at Zoo, so it wasn't really through like Sal or anything. But yeah, I got the boards. They had good graphics and shit, and the boards are really good. They made like
Dude, Zoo was a bit. It never really out here. It wasn't really. We didn't really know about it too well. Like no one really rode the
It wasn't.
boards.
Yeah. Nobody was riding.
No one was riding them out here,
Yeah.
but we all knew what it was.
Yeah.
But out there, it seemed like it was the shit.
yeah, it was
Zoo York.
Zoo York. I mean, the mixtape is
Yeah,
that is one of the best skate videos of all time.
Yeah.
it really is.
That's like the Wu-Tang. That's like the first Wu-Tang tape. That's really like what that is. I don't know. For me, at least, I mean, a Harold Hunter part is Robbie Gangemi grinding up the rail. Like,
There's a lot of good shit in that, for sure.
yeah, it was just like done so well. RB.
Speaking of Harold Hunter, did you know Harold? Because you ended up working for the Harold Hunter Foundation.
Yeah, I did that. When did I do that? Like, not too long ago, actually. Like a few years ago.
Okay.
Jessica, who runs the Harold Hunter Foundation, she had hit me up, was like, hey, you know, you have somebody that would, you know, could help with, you know, running programs with the kids. And I was like, yeah, let me think about it. And then I hit her back. I was like, you know what? I was like, if you want, I can do it. You know, I was friends with Harold. I would love to like help out, you know, and just guide these kids, bring them to Woodward, you know, create little programs around, you know, raise some money. Yeah, it was cool. I did that for a year. It was cool. It was I don't know. I think she needed a younger person to do the job.
Okay.
So
You did what you could.
I did what I could. Yeah, I raised $10,000 for them.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
I just met all them at Woodward.
Okay.
This year. Yeah, they were all out there.
In PA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. I went on one of those trips. It was cool, man. It was seeing these. You know, what's funny is I see these kids now, and they're just like grown up. They're like, you know, they still skate. Some just, you know, they're just grown up.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, he was like a little, I don't know, shit talker, like holding your board like this, and like now you're just
Now they're a man.
now they smoking and like they're Tompkins and like I don't know, it's cool, you know. Yeah, I'm psyched that they're still skating. You know,
Right.
skating is a part of their life still.
Yeah, I love what the Harold Hunter Foundation does, man. It's really sick.
Yeah,
There's
it's
some good stuff going on over
yeah,
there.
it was yeah, it's cool.
Here's some Harold stuff right here. Look.
Bro, this dude is one of the funniest people I ever met, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, he's
such a character.
I never got to meet him.
Me neither.
bro, this right here is like
Maybe at a trade show in passing, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But nothing.
Yeah, I definitely got to.
I
chill with
mean-
him a few times.
he just looked the coolest on a board. In the streets, it's like he just made it look fire.
He rocked that good gear, dope
yeah.
shoes.
Yeah, he's wearing those
Yeah.
S's right here.
Yeah.
Look at that heel flip. Wow,
Yeah.
with the wild style. Method
Dude.
Man.
I remember
Left.
remember Vinny Ponte was saying that like his who Diamond D I think did his section,
Yeah.
and he went up to him and said like, yo, I want to say thank you for that, and he's like, what are you talking about?
Oh, he didn't know that they were in the.
He didn't
this
know
New
they
York
were
video.
filming that, put that in the video.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And so they had to, I think they had to do cease and desist on that video.
Damn,
Yeah,
because of
maybe,
Diamond D
or-
at that time.
I think of just like that. I don't know if they had the okay for that.
Tried to
Wow.
get some money off of it.
I don't know what
maybe.
exactly, but I
Look at
remember
Pager,
Vinny
bro.
saying something like
I know.
that.
Look at this kit right here. Look at that. The Filas, the orange. Look at that. It's just sagging. I mean,
yeah.
look at this shit. It's just fire. Washington Square Park, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, this
What
is
a time right here.
this is when like the gear was like a thing. He's got Air Force Ones right here.
Yeah, I feel like New York has always been ahead of the game on like the gear section of like skateboarding.
Honestly,
On
man,
that
it comes
type of
down to
style.
that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if it don't look good, I don't know. I don't really. It doesn't grab me.
Yeah.
How would you say like New York and Philly were different back in those days? Because I feel like there was definitely different vibes, but I always thought of East Coast being similar, like
Yeah.
cities like that.
I mean, this is like before like the Philly heyday. I feel like.
Okay.
I think I'm trying to get my years right. I don't know.
It gets a little foggy.
Yeah. old head over here.
Yeah. Well, there was a time I feel like where I was watching from the West Coast and seeing like, yo, these dudes are all dope, but then there was a couple dudes that were like dope, but like really, really, really good. You know, then you start seeing like a Stevie pop up or like a Kalis. I don't know. That was the way I saw it. You know,
I think mixtape was, I feel like, happening before like the Kalis Stevie era of Philly.
like Quim Cardona was fucking doing his thing.
And, like Quim was. Yeah, he was doing his thing. Like I feel like that was.
Cause I remember like
a hot time for New York skating.
Huff was like if there's which one is it? The Transworld video and Keith Huffnagel has a part in it, and it's like Huff and Friends.
Yeah, I think like Spencer Fujimoto.
Dude, it's like that is one of the illest New York pieces I've seen. Like as a kid seeing that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Peter BC Ollie's.
I think it was 6 Cents.
Yeah.
It might have been 6 Cents.
Yeah. Yeah, that part is fire. I remember the song.
Yeah, it was a dope ass beat.
Yeah, it was like, oh my God, Vinnie Pawnee has something in there. Who else?
Interface.
This, the music in this is so good.
Yeah, look at that kickflip was fire.
No,
This is like
that is crazy.
Yeah. This was the first time
that's huge.
The first time I saw like New York skating was this was my first time, and I was like, wow, it's so different.
Yeah, to see, it's like to see New York in a Transworld video at this time was like, I don't know, you had a different production almost. Like it just,
yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
West Coast was like so different. Like it's starting to get into handrails and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like
damn, Ryan Hickey got a clip, fire. Scott Johnson, yeah, it's like when was
how was it skating in New York back then? Because I mean everything is pretty knobbed now, but like
yeah, it was good, man. I remember like I would take the train, get out at to Hoboken, and then get out at the World Trade. Damn, Quim. I think Mike has a line here, right?
I think so.
Or sometimes my mom would even like drop me off at the train, and I would go stay at Mike and Quim's house on the weekend, and then go to the city on Sunday, and then come back home on like after skating on the train.
In New York or in Philly, you were saying you skated just like Love Park in that zone. Like in New York, were you just going everywhere, or is it just?
Yeah, it was like you would go skate downtown in the banks and like the humps, or like whatchamacallit, Seaport, or the Pyramid Ledges were like they were there, but nobody was really busting on them like until like I don't know, maybe Kalis
started like kind of going off. He was doing like nose blunt fakey.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. You know what's funny is I seen Markovich. I skated with Markovich downtown one time, and man, there's this hallway, right? You come down a hallway.
The Gino.
Yeah, the Gino hallway. Yeah, you come down there, and this motherfucker was hauling ass down that thing and tries back lipping my man just stuck, bro. He went flying. I'll never forget this. I was like, damn, he just got up like it was nothing. The dude, he had like, it was like Element time. I think he was on Element at this time.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, damn, this dude's brolic as hell. Just went for that shit. And I was like, damn, this dude's crazy. He just stuck and he just flew.
Damn. Yeah, he's a beast, bro.
Yeah.
I remember going to New York and just being tired because it's just going.
Yeah,
trying to keep up with everybody, and it's just skating from one spot to another spot.
And sometimes we would do like from downtown all the way back up to Midtown. So you basically crossing Astor, going up to Midtown at night. Jeez. Or no, you would go to Astor, hang out, like, oh, you want to go skate Midtown? Then go skate some spots like CBS or like Payne Weber ledges.
Yeah, I feel like there were some spots you could hang out all, like Brooklyn Banks. You could hang out all day.
Yeah. But like at night, in Midtown, you would just get kicked out everywhere. So it'd be like a group of you just like hit the spot until you get kicked out, and then hit another spot, and then back down to Astor, and then like, yeah, it was a lot of skating.
Yeah,
it was definitely a lot of skating.
What's way different than LA?
You know what? I'm tripping on?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I see this a lot.
What do you got?
Nah, this is some shit. I don't know. Speaking of skating around the city, like now motherfuckers is riding a bike with the board attached. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm not.
You don't like it?
I don't know. I don't.
You think it's cheating?
I'm not saying it's cheating, but
what do you
I don't
prefer
do
they
it.
do?
I don't do it.
You prefer they just skate everywhere or just
like it's part of your day.
Hold
bro.
on. What age are we talking about though? Like, is it
Nah,
kids that are putting their and riding around?
You got
on the
some
bike?
older dudes doing it too, and
But
some young
listen,
cats too.
The older dudes, I would say yes, because you got to preserve the legs.
Nah,
you
I
get to the spot, you get the board. Now
Some
you're
of my
warmed
homies
up.
do it too, man.
Yeah.
My boy Frex
Yeah.
pulls up on the bike.
Okay.
I love that dude. He got his little, board set up. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I don't do it.
I just put it in my backpack around behind my backpack, in between my backpack and me, and just get in the bike, go to the spot. And you're there.
Okay, so all right, when you get off the bike and step on your board, does it feel crazy?
You got to get warmed up.
No, it kind of
Like,
feels better because
Yeah?
you just warmed up your legs a little bit.
Yeah, but I've been sitting in a car for an hour and step on my board. It feels weird.
Yes.
You know, so like
I'm not hating
riding
on the bike. I'm not hating
It
on it.
sounds like you're hating a little bit. Sounds like you're.
This is like some new shit I'm seeing though.
Okay.
Past couple years. it's
Listen,
Well, this is like more of what happens on the beach side of things.
yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
out here,
But this is in New
we
York
got-
though too.
Yep.
And like
Wait, are they regular bikes or are they electric bikes?
some people do the city bike and they're
Yeah.
electric.
Yeah.
But regular bikes too.
Okay.
I ain't calling out no names. I'm just saying there's some shit I'm seeing.
Remember the fixed gear bike? Remember that? The fixed gear was
Yes.
hot for a second.
It was.
Everybody had the fixes.
Yeah, I had a fixie for a while.
See?
Yeah, I just got rid of that. I had that joint on Craigslist. Oh no, not Craigslist. Facebook Marketplace for like 2 years, bro.
Finally got rid of it.
Finally, bro. So I got rid of that. He was like, and I was like, I think he was like, you take this. I was like, go ahead, just take it, get it out of here. This is,
He said it was up there for 2 years.
It was, bro. My homie was like, yo, I seen your bike up on Facebook Marketplace again. And he was like, as an ad came out, I think I hit it like to boost it. I needed that quick 500.
But yeah, I think the bike thing, listen, it's an easy way to get to the
Yeah,
spot.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
not, well, like I said before, I mean, I don't live in New York, but when I would go visit, I'm 3 blocks behind.
Nah, I feel
don't
you,
even know
bro.
where you guys are going. And I have to follow, I have to look down the block. Where are they? I'm lost. I have to pick up a phone and find everybody. Like, my legs are too weak.
I
I
get
can't
it, I
follow.
get it.
Drop a pin.
Where are you guys?
But like you said, like,
I'm scared. I'm out here alone. I don't know where I'm at. Shit.
I don't know, like, yeah, like we would skate everywhere,
Yeah.
So like to get on the bike when you got another form of transportation on your bike, I don't know.
I feel you on that. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a skater, bro.
Yeah.
I'm skating to the spot.
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing else, man. I might have a different pair of shoes in my bag.
Okay.
So when I'm not skating, but I still got the board.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Down here though, the boardwalk's kind of chunky ground.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got that all those pebbles. So
Yeah,
it's kinda,
yeah. Nah,
It's also
I ain't trying to skate down there to go to the beach.
This is why I do this, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
there's
not
lots
hating
of
on it. I'm definitely not hating on it.
Right.
But this is, I'm just
You
bringing up.
know, this is something you've noticed.
Yeah.
More and more people
Yeah,
are on the
since you-
bikes with the boards, and they don't skate to the spots and skate around the city. They're
Yeah, they
biking.
don't. Yeah, yeah.
And they take their board off, and then they skate, and they go put it
They're
back.
like, oh, I'm
and
gonna
they-
go to Midtown now
Right.
on the bike. Whereas, like, you be in the street with like 8 or like 20 dudes, like pushing down the
Basically.
street, and it's like, yeah, and it's,
Yeah.
somebody
It's-
falls,
it's-
or like you fucking hold on to a back of a car or some shit. Like, I don't know. I just look at it as like, that's how.
That's how you grew up.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel you.
What about the electric scooters?
I don't know. I've ridden them in Portugal, but I've never ridden them like in the States or like.
I think it's way more acceptable in maybe out of this country because you feel like you don't know anyone who could do it.
Yeah.
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 I went to Rome. It was like
never
everywhere.
jump on those scooters. Do you?
I at first when
They're
they first
alright.
came out, I jumped on them. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea. Like the idea of it is good. Like, hey, I can jump on this thing and I can take it wherever and just leave it, right? And then I can jump on another one and go home and just leave it, right? But now it just becomes trash. Now
Yeah,
it's
dude.
you walk. They're blocking sidewalks. People in wheelchairs can't
Yeah.
get by. Like they're blocking driveways. Like it's a fucking nuisance now because everybody's a moron and they don't know how to park the damn thing.
I'll tell you this: if I had a skateboard and I seen the scooter there, I know I could get there faster. I'm not riding the scooter with my board.
Okay.
I'm not.
Because you don't want to be seen on it, or you don't want to.
I don't know. It's just like, okay, why would I do that? I don't know. Whatever. It's not that serious.
I thought we were trying to figure something out here, man.
I don't know, man. Just push down the street,
That's
man.
okay.
You know, just. I'm not hating on the bike.
Just making that clear. Okay.
Just an observation.
It's not like Kelly said. Around here, it's nice, right? We got the boardwalk. You know, we're right by the beach. We take the board, put it on the thing.
That's true,
Go
yeah,
down.
yeah.
It's a
That's
nice
like
day.
a 10-minute bike ride
It's a nice
compared
day.
to like a
45-minute, 40-minute
30-minute skate. 30-minute skate.
I skate slow, so 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, and ruin your legs before you get
And
there.
you're
bro.
tired as hell when you
Yeah.
get there. You're like, dude, that was nuts.
I don't know. To me, it's all part of it. It's like, yeah, all right, maybe might be tired, or maybe I might be like, oh shit, I'm gonna skate that.
ready. Yeah,
Right.
you're ready.
Like I'm gonna push at it now.
yeah.
But isn't there days when you're pushing around the city, and now you're just too damn tired? You don't want to. You're just sitting down. Now you don't even want to skate. And then
That's life.
Julio comes up to you and says, "Yo, man, skate."
That's what it was that day. That was like that. That was like that. I was dead. I
And
was
then
just
look, you
hanging
ended
out.
up in San Diego
Yeah.
skating for Julio De La Cruz.
Yeah. Neighborhood gang.
That's like going back to that. That's some shit though. Like Julio is a legend
Yeah,
in
bro.
the game. And like just for you to jump in a van with Julio De La Cruz and the rest of the crew and go back to LA that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was.
That's an experience.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Just
Yeah.
chopping it up with Shorty Gonzalez and these like Mexican cats that's from the West Coast that I didn't know it. I didn't know anyone from California.
Right.
You know, yeah. It
Was this before La La Land came out?
I don't know.
Oh, were you in a neighborhood video?
I wasn't in that shit with any of the shit with the Spaniards.
Okay.
That's a dope ass video. That video was
And by
amazing.
Spaniards,
Yeah,
we mean
like
like
Jesus.
Danny LeBron,
Yeah.
Jesus Fernandez,
Yeah,
his
those
brothers.
Those guys
Alfonso.
are there.
Alfonso,
yeah,
yeah.
this was like this might have been after. I don't know. Neighborhood and Stamina was like a thing.
Stamina.
Stamina was
dude.
dope.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was a fan of
Stamina had a really, really good team. Mm-hmm. Like it was really sick, but it never really got like it never
Yeah.
was too big. But it was, like Stevie was on there, Marcus. there
Yeah,
was
that
some
shit
good-
was fire.
Yeah, was it Lee on there too? Lee Smith.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like Stamina lasted longer than Neighborhood. Or what? Did
Yeah,
they
I
both
think
last the
so.
same thing? I feel like it outlasted Neighborhood. I feel like clothing's kind of a little bit easier to do than like skateboard sometimes.
Yeah, bro. I think so.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think Julio still he sent us some boards actually recently, some neighborhood boards.
Really?
Julio De La Cruz. That's
He sent
right.
you neighborhood boards.
He sent us neighborhood boards.
Neighborhood boards.
That's right. He
He
works
tries-
down in at Professor Smith's, PS Sticks.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram. I'm
Yeah.
like, where is this? Is that close?
I think it's in Tijuana.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, he's probably running the show.
Oh, you could go down there for your birthday again. No,
Go reminisce.
you don't want to go down there with Julio and
It's got to be in before
Tijuana?
dark, dude. It's like
shit.
Go check out the shows.
Oh shit! Yo,
They got live shows out there, bro.
Yo, that's
Julio
hilarious,
show, yeah.
bro. That is mad funny out in TJ.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
You're good.
I ain't doing that, bro.
What if we set it up? You're here. You're in LA. Listen, San Diego.
You coming with
the
him?
board-
You coming
No,
with-
I'm not coming with you. I'm gonna go.
I need a crew to go. I need a crew to go.
No,
do
we'll
that
send
with.
you. We'll set you up with Julio.
Nah, bro. I ain't doing that. Nah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Philly. We covered. Okay, like New Jersey, New York, Philly, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Zoo. neighborhood.
This is all
aesthetics.
like flow shit. I was like a flow dude.
Right.
I was only company I rode for. Oh, you know what? I rode for a New York brand called Official.
Oh yeah, I know Official. Yeah.
And me, it was me and Rodney Torres and Louis Tolentino and
That's a squad though.
yeah.
Louis Tolentino. He's all over a cow. Do you know that?
For real?
Hell yeah. He all
over a cow?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he did.
Holy shit.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro.
Super beast.
Bro, I never met anybody who could ollie like that.
Bro, he got strength.
Look at this. Here's the
He about to
2006 promo.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Look at your boy. Oh, what does that look back?
was
Dude,
that you acting?
I think I don't know. He said
He
look
said
to the
do a look
side.
like-
I
yeah,
think.
look
Yeah.
sideways,
And I
yeah.
was like, oh, that don't look
modeling.
real. My boy Justin White, I think, filmed this. Damn, he wrote that. He wrote my name dope on that.
Hermaine.
Damn, I haven't seen this in mad long. I had the Sean John on. The Sean John jacket. This the. Oh yeah, the Barcelona.
That OG
2006.
spot.
That's a good,
Yeah,
that's such a good.
I don't know
name,
how I
Pat.
did that or that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you're
So
like
dope.
I
Good.
was with Danny Renaud here. He did Kick for Back Tail in this
Oh,
bar.
shit.
Yeah. Andrew Patillo filmed that.
Wait, was I with you out in Barcelona during all this too? Like, I feel like there's so many skaters out at Barcelona that time.
Maybe.
2006.
I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, that was around that time.
Wait, that's a Philly spot.
Dude,
right?
Papalardo was there this day. Who's this? Dan Howe. Yeah, I remember this dude. Where's the Lewis?
So how long were you on Official for? I don't think that company lasted too long,
Nah,
right? It was just kind of like a
for sure.
This shit ain't last.
Oh, I remember
Damn,
that
that's that
spot.
OG
That's
spot.
in New York. Yeah.
Yeah, Nolly trade on that's crazy.
So you were like not on for too long. Maybe like a year, maybe more.
I don't know what
Less?
happened, bro. I kind of just. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Was it important to you like that, or you were just skating just to skate?
Nah, I was hyped. It was cool because I was I just had some boards and Rodney was like, "Oh, you should ride for this shit." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Yeah, I'm down. Yo, send me the boards."
Shout out
Yeah,
to
it was cool, man. Rodney, shout out to
Torres,
Rodney,
man.
Hell yeah.
bro. This is crazy right here. Look at this. Bah!
Oh wow.
That shit is big, bro. I don't think it's not there anymore. I don't think.
Damn, I was skating this spot long ass time ago.
Yeah, that's a crazy trick to do, bro. Front side flip.
Switch 5-0?
Yeah.
That shit is not easy.
I feel like here's the thing. So we're talking like
These are small brands.
later 2000, like early 2000s, late 90s, whatever. Like the industry is very small, right? I think like you being a good skateboarder, like there's an easier chance of getting picked up by a company back then. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a crew and fit in, I feel like it was easier. Easier than it is now.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Honestly,
So-
man, like
It just surprises me. Like I just find it interesting that a person like you, not a person like you, but just Hermaine Nieves, you know.
Like butchering.
Sorry. That's what I said. But no. Kelly, you don't have to. But you know what I mean though? Like I just find it interesting that like some people don't care as much as the next person, right? They don't
Yeah,
care.
let me tell
all they
you,
want to
bro.
do is just skate.
yeah, I was down. I don't know, man. I didn't really like some of these skate companies. I don't really want to wear your T-shirt, or maybe I don't like the board graphic, or I'm gonna just skate what I want to skate, or
Okay.
I don't know.
No,
I would
it's
find.
good.
I would.
It's
I would
dope.
Find like, I don't know. Yeah, like I would just. Some of my friends worked at these brands. I'm like, hey, send me a box or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you feel like a lot of it, especially late 90s, 2000s, a lot of it was based out of California, and you came out for a little bit, but like also went back? Do you think that's kind of like, I don't know, staying in New York, was it harder to make it as a skater back then? To try to be a part, like be on a team or something?
Maybe. I think.
But there were a lot of East Coast companies though too.
I think around the Philly time, you had like Alien and Habitat, like.
But they only had like 2 or 3 teams. Like I said, aesthetics.
Yeah.
Like those 3 brands ran that whole scenario. And that was like did. Girl and Chocolate was out. I mean, it was global too, but it was out west, you know.
Yeah.
So it's hard when there's only 3 squads to get a part of.
And then there was like smaller brands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It didn't honestly, man. It really didn't matter that much to me. Like I was like, oh, okay, this would be cool. You know, I would be down to skate for your company. But at the same time,
you were just skating.
Yeah, I didn't really. As long as I had some boards, you know what I'm saying, a little stack of boards, I'm good, man. I didn't really.
Was there a certain time you started working? Like, did you had a job at that point too while you're skating? Or
yeah, I was. Let's see, like. Yeah, I would always worked. I always had a job. Just random shit.
You said construction at one point.
Yeah, I was doing like roof construction with my friend's dad. Shit was crazy, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, just crazy people do that kind of work.
Well, I would always hear people be like, yeah, like I have this other job that I'm skating, but I have this job and the job pays hella good.
Yeah, like that HVAC job I had, like I bought a car, you know, I was like, okay, I'll work and, you know, whatever's benefiting me and my life at that time, I'm down for.
Okay.
You know? So I didn't really, as long as I had a board or a couple boards, I'm fine. And then I always got, back then I got like DC shoes flow for like, the longest.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool to have that.
How'd you get on the DC flow?
It was a dude in DC on the East Coast. He started sending me some shoes. He had hit me up. It's like, oh, you want some shoes? Blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, for sure. I forgot his name.
Was it a rep? Like a rep for DC?
Yeah. Dude, I forgot his name.
Sorry, I didn't know. Pop back into your head.
Yeah, and these boxes were just coming in, man, like big, like 12 pairs of shoes and shit. And I was like, yeah, I'll just go trade in a pair of shoes for boards if I needed to. This shit was like, you know.
That was a golden era of DC,
those
too.
Were some good boxes.
Yeah, Lynxes and like, yeah, I was hyped.
Yeah.
Canvases and shit.
Yeah, I was like, all good. I don't know. So yeah, I had that.
So you were getting by. You had had what you needed.
I had what I needed, you know, and
you
then
seemed to be content.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't like, I don't know. You have like, you could tell who's really going for
about it.
Yeah, there's some dudes that have like some serious skill. You know, and you're like, okay, this guy's like, you would see Brian Wanning. You're like, this fucking guy is gonna take off. Or you see him skating.
You just knew who.
You're like, this motherfucker is amazing.
Right. Okay.
And Anthony Papalardo, and you were just like, these guys are amazing.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, you know, they have these like sponsors, and yeah, it's cool, man. This is my homies, and you know, it's cool to see them skate and do what they do. Like amazing shit.
I do feel like, so every skater skates and does their thing, and a lot of skaters branch off and start their own little brand or do this or do that. And I feel like you were really successful with the brand you started, Patterson. Later on, this is like what, 2014-ish or something. You started Patterson.
2014, yeah.
It's about
Patterson.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
but I feel like a lot of skaters, we are kind of that. We have that entrepreneur spirit, you know, where we want to start something. A lot of skateboarders leave their companies and start their own brands, and some succeed, some don't. You know, and I feel like you did a fucking phenomenal job with Patterson.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are still going right now. You, when you first came out, I was like, damn, okay, like the branding's nice. It has this like tennis vibe, but also like a sporty vibe. Like, I was like, that's pretty good.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
For sure. What was the, why'd you want to do that?
You know, before that, I worked for this brand 10 Deep for a while, and I feel like that sort of gave me the insight on how to like work a company, like a streetwear kind of brand like that, doing the trade shows, setting up lookbook shoots, the design, and so yeah, I worked for them for a while, and then I was working for J. Crew for a while, and then I stopped doing that, and I was like, I had this idea, start a company called Patterson. What better way to showcase, a brand than, or myself, as like where I'm from, Patterson, New Jersey. I grew up, and it sounded like, to me, I was like, this shit sounds like some real heritage shit.
Okay.
And like some, like Spalding or something.
Yeah.
Or Rawlings.
Right.
Yeah.
Patterson.
Yeah.
I actually never made the connection between Patterson, New Jersey, and Patterson, the brand.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, that's where I grew
That's
up.
the inspiration. Then.
Yeah.
It does sound. It sounds like a brand. Sounds like a good brand.
But you grew up playing tennis?
Nah, not at all, bro.
Oh, really?
Like, it's funny because I was hanging out with some skaters that lived in my neighborhood in Jersey City. These guys would play tennis. Oh, we're gonna go drink some beers and play tennis over at the court. I'm like, I want to play tennis. I don't know how to play that shit, but I want to play. And I was going out with them a few times, and I was like, I actually like this. This could be dope. This is kind of, I don't know. I got into this like kind of obsessively. Like I was obsessed with playing. I just right when I started doing the brand, I was like, I kind of want tennis to be like a sort of a look for the brand, and a sort of identity for the name Patterson. It's almost, tennis could be this sort of aspirational vibe to the brand.
Did you want it to be like a tennis brand, or you were just using that? Because sometimes choosing the look of a brand could be that's where you're trying to be a tennis brand.
Nah, I was basically it was a skate brand always.
Okay.
I always wanted to be a skate brand from when I first made a T-shirt. I made a T-shirt and a hat, and made a website with my homie Teddy Becks. Made a little mixtape. Okay. And we put this on the website. Sold through those T-shirts. I was like, dope. Oh shit. And then my homie helped me design a few things. I had some designs, and we put together this line. And then went all in on like a little collection. Shot a little lookbook and some boards and some T-shirts, a couple hats, and and it started like moving. It started doing pretty good. It had like a good look to it. It had a good feel.
It was clean as well.
Yeah.
How are people seeing it? Like, because
I think I posted a photo. I was like, I'll put it on my Instagram of like the stacks of boards that I had. And I was like, just a photo, and it had like the Patterson logo on the top graphic. I think people were just like, "Oh shit, this is about to be something," which I wish it really would have. I had some ideas, but it was just like I just didn't really have like, I made like 50 of each board and like sold in the shop, so I didn't really have much to give people. To skate, But
were people like more psyched on the gear? Because the gear was what I saw it. I went to NJ Skate Shop and I saw one. I was like, oh, I bought it right there, and that was one of my favorite hats I wore for a long time.
I want to make that hat again.
That hat it's dope because it was good quality.
Yeah,
it was fresh as hell. It was like a blue hat with
it was like denim.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask me, hey, I need another hat. I want to make that hat again. And so it was, the clothing was like a thing. With the boards, it's just, I don't know.
Do you think that people were, the skate shops around in the East Coast, because they knew you, were like, hey, let me get some of that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
They supported me, NJ Skate Shop and all the other shops. Like, Yeah, they supported what I
Were you
was
just
doing.
calling up
Yeah,
places?
I was just calling them up. I was, I had a list from like 10 Deep when I worked there.
Okay, okay.
And
10 Deep wasn't any really skate shops, were they?
they were in some.
They were.
There were a
Not
few.
nothing too crazy.
I remember you did 10 Deep. You did something with Expedition way back.
Yeah, we did that little collab board. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
You know what's crazy? I'm surprised he never got in the team, to be honest. Daniel Kim,
Oh yeah.
dude, like he was
dope. Man.
He was
He's still a
dope.
fucking sick ass skater,
Yeah,
bro.
hell yeah. But
That's my boy, bro.
I remember seeing him in DC, and like he was on 10 Deep, right?
Yeah. I made a little. When I was working for them, I was like, "Oh, you guys should have a skate team." Like, and they were like, "Yeah, let's do it." And put this little skate.
What was that
team
main
together.
designer's name over at 10 Deep?
Scott Sass.
Yes.
Amazing designer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was cool, man, doing that, and with that, I wanted to do the same with Patterson. What he was doing with 10 Deep. I was like, I want this shit to be like similar to that, and yeah. So I don't know. We never really had like a solidified like a skate team or anything like
Right.
that. I was, whatever I had, I would give out T-shirts and some boards to like some homies, but it never really like turned into anything. Nobody ever really. I don't know. I sent Kelly. I tried to send you some stuff.
No, you
sometimes.
sent me
Yeah.
some stuff. I
Yeah.
repped it hard.
Yeah.
I loved it because
Yeah.
I did grow up playing tennis.
Ah.
So my whole family, all of them played.
Oh,
so I
sick.
was a little kid. We had a tennis club by our house. I'd always
Yeah.
be playing.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
So I kind of gravitated towards it. So
yeah, and like I don't know. Tennis was sort of an identity, like a reference for the brand. So.
Were you getting any like interest out of the tennis community?
Yeah, for sure, man. I
Really?
got really into tennis, man. I
Okay.
started playing a lot. I wound up working for Carrie Leeds in the Bronx, teaching tennis. I was playing a lot of tennis.
Oh, wow.
I became a tennis player. But yeah, and then we fucking I've worked with the USTA and did a collab with the USTA, the US
Wow.
Tennis Association, and sold Patterson at the two main gift shops at the US Open.
No
Wow.
Yeah, this shit was crazy.
That's super
Way. Like what?
sick.
Just shirts or like a jacket?
It was
or what was it?
t-shirts. It was t-shirts and hoodies.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, and I think like a bucket hat or something. Wow. Yeah, it was. I went there and like I was like, "Yo, this is crazy, motherfuckers!" And if you've been to the U.S. Open, it's like, I mean, it's where every New Yorker is.
It's
you
going
know?
on right now.
Yeah, and it's just packed, bro. And you see people in there shopping, just at the register with my T-shirts. I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, all right. And I asked the lady, I was like, how's this stuff moving? She's like, oh, it's selling out. I was like,
Good sell through. Thank you.
yeah. I was like, I'll take that.
How do you know how much to order in that? Like we're doing this collab with the USTA. And
They order it.
Okay.
They're like, okay, we're making this many. And I'm like,
so they have a better idea of what they can move at that.
yeah.
They got stats on that.
Yeah, and and I gave I think it was like 20% of the sales back to Carrie Leeds, is a nonprofit tennis organization, back to where I was working, and so kids can get schooled there, or whatever, or
Get
take their
lessons.
lessons there. Yeah, like kids from the Bronx and like
Okay.
kids who don't have, you have to try out. You have to get picked. You have to show that you want to be there
Right.
as a kid playing tennis. And
Okay.
it was cool, man.
What about it? Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying tennis is like for a kid that's young. I mean, there's a lot of discipline, and it's cool to see like a young 9 or 10-year-old, like, or 12, 14, 15 years old playing tennis and like keeping score, and like the discipline that goes with tennis is, it's like a little adult.
That's a mini adult.
Yeah.
Did you like any pro tennis players rocking it?
I think I sent some stuff to some tennis
Oh
players.
yeah, you got.
I forgot. I can't really remember.
Yeah.
I definitely nobody like
Nobody big.
no Federer or nothing like that.
No Kornikova.
Nah, that would be
Okay,
dope, but nah, I didn't get that. It's just some like players, some like I hooked up a couple of these college tennis players that were like, but again, it's not a tennis brand. It's just like it made some shit that you could play tennis in, but
It's more like a lifestyle tennis.
yeah, it had like I don't know.
But it was
Skate,
like, but it's
yeah.
cool though. It's like you added this like cool element to like if you're not even a fan of tennis or you don't
Yeah.
even care about tennis, like you'd still rock this Patterson brand.
Yo, tennis is fire, bro. This shit is like kind of like skating, man. I mean, it's not easy to learn this. It's not easy to learn. Like, I don't know, hitting like a nice forehand where you want that. It's like landing in a kick flip the way you want to do that on flat.
just serving is insane.
I got a lot of homies that play tennis. It's got, I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of fine people of it.
Yes.
At the moment.
yeah.
What do you think about pickleball?
Oh, Patterson Pickleball Edition.
Patterson
Yeah, I think
Patterson Pickleball.
I don't
It's got
know,
a ring.
man.
Yeah,
It's cool. It kind of does, but I think it's like that's like scootering.
Is that what the tennis looks at it like? Is that what the tennis looks at? Is it like?
I think so. I think because anyone can play. Yeah, it's kind of fun. You can play with anyone.
I feel like because my mom plays it, and it's like amazing to see my mom being so active, being out
Yeah,
doing that,
from that
or
standpoint.
anyone that's older doing it. I'm like, that's sick.
You definitely see like a lot of older people. I'm not mad at it. It's I think there's some tennis snobs who kind of look down on it, but
For sure.
I'm not no tennis snob. I don't really even. I don't really come from a tennis background. You know,
to be a snob.
exactly. Yo, I'm from Patterson, bro. I don't.
Yeah. What about? Have you played paddleball? Because basically
on the wall.
Oh no, there's like paddleball.
Oh,
so-
paddle with the glass.
No, they have paddleball courts here.
Yeah,
Right
Venice
here,
Beach.
right here.
Oh, okay.
Because those are like basically it's the same, almost similar to pickleball, but you play with tennis balls, but you air the balls out.
Yeah,
If you play with paddle, like the same.
I have played
shape.
that.
Yeah.
and it's like kind of in a glass.
No, you just play in a court. It's just,
okay.
it's just a little tennis court.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I haven't played that one like that, but I played in the one where it's like glass around you and you can hit it off the wall.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah. What's that?
remember
John
seeing it.
Candy.
I remember seeing that like in like Miami Vice or some shit.
Yeah, it was like John. Yeah,
John
Candy. No, it was like a pull up. JC, pull it up, man.
In
Pull
one
it
of
up.
one of his
John
movies.
Candy.
John Candy.
Bring up John Candy, bro. That motherfucker's
one of
funny
his
as hell.
movies.
Yeah, there was a whole John. I swear to God.
John Candy.
Look right here. Is this it? Maybe we can't show this.
Oh man, John
You
Candy.
can show it right now.
This is it in the glass. He's in a glass
What is
box,
it? Plane,
no?
trains, and
Yeah, this
automobiles?
is-
Yeah, look, he's smoking a cigarette. He's having a great time.
Oh,
Wait, what's
Tom
Tom
Hanks.
Hanks?
What movie? Do we know what movie this is?
This shit is
I
hilarious.
don't know what this is, bro.
Sean Candy was a legend. bro.
This is. I don't
thought
know what
he
you
got-
call
oh,
this
here
shit.
it is, here it
Paddleball or like.
Look, he gets hit.
Damn, look at that
He gets
style.
knocked out. Look, he's got a beer. Get a smoke in his hand.
Man, John Candy.
hold
How do you
that.
remember this?
Legend, bro.
Watch this. This should be another. This should be a. They're in the glass
Look
room.
at the
though.
people in the
See?
back.
I know.
Here he goes.
Yo, this is mad funny. Oh,
He hit his head into the ball.
yo, shit. That is so funny, bro. What movie is that?
I don't know what movie is
That's
that.
some shit trying to have.
Yo, that is.
Splash.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the
Racquetball.
mermaid.
Racquetball.
Oh yeah.
Splash.
That's the
yeah, with
mermaid
the
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 1984.
Classic.
Who
bro.
played Splash? Was that Brooke Shields?
I think something like
Was
that.
that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
It
know.
was
He
a
had the long-
mermaid. Yeah.
It had the long crimped hair. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember the end. She like it's like in Battery Park, I think.
Oh, is it?
She swims off into I don't know.
Battery Park.
Yeah, New York.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's swimming in the Hudson River, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
She swam off into the Hudson.
No wonder
bro.
we never saw her
Yeah,
again.
but out to Staten Island or some shit. I don't know.
But you had
man.
good success with it, man. Patterson. And you're still
Oh, yeah.
doing it.
Still doing it.
Yeah,
You're
I'm still doing it. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, man, it's still going.
love
You
it.
know,
That's dope, bro.
we stopped making the boards.
Okay.
There's too many board companies out there.
There's a lot.
A lot. I don't have a skate team.
I think that's actually kind of dope that you don't, because obviously there's the yin and the yang to it. Obviously, it benefits you because obviously if you do have a team, they're out there representing your shit, like you know. But that comes with a cost, right? And sometimes it doesn't. it doesn't pan out in a way that's going to be conducive to the team, to the brand.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but in this case, it's working, for you, which is rad. But it's rare that you see that. You don't see that too often.
Well, look at what reminds me of not having a skate team and doing it and everybody supporting it is kind of Quiet Life, right?
Oh,
You got Andy Mueller.
Yeah,
doing his thing, and everybody's wearing it. Guy Mariano's wearing it. Everybody wants to wear this Quiet Life stuff.
Totally.
And he never had a team. Daniel Espinosa later. He had a couple dudes, but no, that's true.
I always like
It's
Quiet
very
Life.
rare though that happens.
Yeah,
And
he
I
had
think
massive
I think
support.
though, it's not like it's mass produced. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Oh,
He's
it's
like
very
very low key with it.
100%.
Yeah. He's Quiet Life, definitely dope.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Good
doing
stuff.
his thing.
Yeah, man. So where are we at now with the Patterson stuff, though? Like
it's-
how? Because I feel like it is big, but you keep it small though. Is it a small crew? What's going on? Outside looking in, maybe everything looks big. Just
That's cool. I'm glad it looks bigger than it is.
We make really good gear.
It
like
does.
the bag. Show the bag real quick.
Show him the
bag.
bag. Hey, show him the bag.
Look at that.
Check the duffel. Hey, check the duffel.
That's a nice.
Check the duffel. You heard?
Hey, that's a nice duffel.
Yeah, you heard? That's it. Yeah.
That's a nice duffel right there.
It's signed. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
what is it? Who signed it?
It says made for players. Baby.
Oh no!
Made for players.
See, it just looks good though.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it does.
Like you're
Yeah.
making quality
It's a-
gear. You make the product. Yeah. So
Oh, that's a Fila
This is a collab we did with Fila, yeah,
love it.
like a couple years ago actually. I designed this
dope.
whole shit, we did these like velour track suits. I tried to make it look like
Some
I
gangster shit.
John Candy.
yeah, I wanted John Candy in that. That would have been the best, bro. Oh shit, John Candy in the track suit.
Damn.
Yeah, that would have been dope. I just tried to make it look like some old b-boy shit, like some
late '80s shit.
yeah, just look at that, just luxurious.
It does look luxurious.
Yeah,
You were
look-
walking around Abercrombie with that thing. Today.
Yeah, I had to sit down and post the bag up like. I put it right there. It was just like I'm gonna eat the acai, the oak berry. Yeah, I had to
Oh, look,
post it
here,
up.
is this the kid right here?
It's my boy Henry.
Okay.
I forgot Shorty's name. She was cool though. She's an artist.
Okay.
Oh wait, he skates, right?
Yeah, yo,
no, he's hella good.
Yo, Henry. Yeah, you introduced me to him.
Yeah, that's
Yo, Henry he's a beast, bro. He's still, he's good as hell, bro. He's a good ass skater.
I remember seeing him in New York, and I was like, this kid, I saw him and Christian Henry together. I don't know,
Okay.
that was, but I was like, damn, these kids are good. But
Yeah, Henry, he's my homie, man. He's like another one. He skates. He ain't taking it too serious. He's just, but I'll nollie front crook this high ledge.
Right.
Henry, yo, shout out to Henry, bro. You're the man, bro.
How do you get a collab with Fila? How does that get going? You know somebody down there, they connect, you
Yeah.
reach out to them, they reach out to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, they.
All of the above. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all that.
yeah, a little bit of
yeah,
both. Yeah, a little bit of all that. Yeah, I mean, I knew somebody who worked there. I forgot his name. Yeah, he's like, yo, this is what we could do, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
Good first combo. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I should leave this up here. Is this OD?
I mean, you did it. I think people know you from Abercrombie. You left them on.
Yeah, I don't know. It came about, and I was like, all right, let's do this. Yeah, it was like a couple pieces of like the tracksuit, 2 colors of these shoes, little headband. What else? Like a bucket. Yeah, I wanted it to look like, some like old like b-boy, like kind of like
Some vintage shit.
or like some like 90s era Nas off the block
Okay.
type of look, you know what I'm saying? Like with I don't know.
So did you present this to them? Did you give them like, hey, look, this is what I'm thinking?
Yeah. After they were like, hey, you want to do something? I was like, okay, yeah, it is. They gave me like some shoes to work with, and I was like, yeah, I didn't like the selection. I was like, I want to do this, and
Oh, you
Yeah.
came back to the front and just said, "Hey, like this is the shoe that I was thinking about, not this." Shit.
Yeah. And then finally, they let me do it, and yeah, it's it's crazy when you work on a project like something like that, or I don't know. We've done other collab stuff. When you're working on something like that, designing it and putting out doing the lookbooks and whatever sort of marketing, you don't really get to. You're I don't know, when you don't get to see you don't feel how special it really is, like from the outside. People be like, "Oh shit, that's fire," or whatever. "Oh wow, that's really cool." But you've already
You've been
exhausted
working on
all
it.
of your
you created
stoke on
it.
it.
Yeah, you molded this thing. It's
Right.
out, and you're just like, okay, finally, it's done. On to the next.
Because it takes a long, like probably dealing with a big corporation like that too, a big company. You probably
Yeah,
it's probably a
that
lot.
one was pretty chill.
Okay.
Didn't you did one with Vans too, right?
Yeah, we did Vans. That one was easy actually. Our first collab was with a brand called Clearweather. Some dudes from out here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Super dope,
Brandon and Josh Brubaker.
Yeah.
Dope designers.
Super dope.
Yeah, we did a shoe with them.
Okay.
Was it like a sneaker type?
Yeah, it was
deal?
a sneaker. It
Yeah,
looked like maybe like a yeah, there it is. It
Oh,
looked like a
where-
blazer basically.
Damn, that shit is hard.
Yeah, shit,
Yeah,
super dope.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
The sole was a little bit higher.
It was a little thick.
Yeah, I never skated.
So
in
I
it.
guess what you're saying, it takes a long time to develop these items, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then once they're finally done and finally out to the public, you're just kind of like relieved that it's all said and done with.
Yeah, you're like,
and you don't
"Ah,
get to
get-"
enjoy it with everybody else. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, when we did the thing with Vans, that was dope. Actually, it was an easy design process. They gave me some marketing budget. I had my homies. I was doing these events at the Standard Hotel in the city.
Oh, yeah.
And I had my boys band perform the Jack moves. They're called. They're like a R&B kind of like band. They're dope. And they performed like at like a happy hour, like outside, like at the Standard. Shit was fire.
Damn.
Yeah, that was cool. The sandals, I was like, I don't know about that, but
What's up with those sandals,
they
man?
were like wanting me to do that, and I was like, all right, whatever.
Throw those in there.
Yeah. Yeah, we did like you get to celebrate at the event sort of
There you
thing,
go.
you know?
Okay, I see what
Or
you're
like, but even that, you're like, you good? You good? Like, I don't know. It's
That
still
was-
kind of working.
What was? Is it not off the? What was the vault? Is that what it was for?
Yeah, this is Vault.
That's the Vault.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vans Vault.
Yeah, it was pretty
Was Jake
simple.
Mednick help? Was he part of that?
I think Jake did help with this. I think he sort of was like hooked it up. Yeah, shout out to Jake, man. He's
He pushed it to the front.
It feels good though when it's finally done and you got to like.
you're like, wow, I made a
Damn,
Vans shoe.
that's pretty sick.
I put my name on it.
Oh, dang.
Pretty
A
dope.
little design.
Any collabs coming up?
Yeah. I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. We'll see. Nothing, I don't want to speak on it because it might. I don't know. It's just kind of some talks
I get you.
early.
I get you. I get you.
Of,
So we
of-
got
of- of a brand that we know.
I don't want to even speak on the brand because I don't know. I don't know
Right.
what's gonna
It's
happen.
still early
You know?
development.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to talk it and just be like, "Yo, what happened to that?"
Or like jinx it or something?
Yeah, I just don't know if that even gonna
That's
happen.
smart. That's smart.
Yeah, so I'll just leave it in the air for now.
There you go.
well, congrats on all that, man.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I know
brother.
we're big fans. You brought us a bunch of little Patterson stuff that was in the bag that
Yeah,
was
I had
on at the acai place.
Yeah,
on
because
Abercrombie.
that's where all that's where the prize money was. At.
The Abbott Kenny flow, right?
Yeah, Kenny flow. You know what I'm
John
saying?
Abercrombie with the bag,
Yeah.
just walking down the street, putting it on the table,
Yeah, exactly.
letting people know you're in town.
Yeah.
You know? No, it's dope. I love it. I think that people don't realize how hard it is to do a brand. You know,
Yo, man.
some people think like, oh, just a T-shirt and this and that. I can print that, and dude, it is so hard, man.
Yeah, and respect to the dudes who could print a T-shirt and that shit just sell out. Like that's
Right.
like I don't know, that's cool too. But with Patterson, I'm trying to tell a story. With each collection, a bunch of inspiration behind each thing I'm designing or trying to put out. So
You do all the design?
I don't do all of it. I kind of fell back on a lot of it, but I have help with.
Yeah, it seems like it's real daunting to a point when you have to really maintain the collections.
And then like work a regular job, and then like, I don't know. It's
sure.
cool though. Like I definitely design stuff in the collections. So
Right. That's dope. Bro.
So you got a little team.
Yeah, I hire like one of my homies who designs or.
What is Chase? What is Chase's? What does he do?
Chase that's like my right hand man, yo. Shout out to Chase Whitaker, man.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't be here without you, brother. He kind of just makes sure the shit gets done, and we get paid, and
Oh, sick. Okay.
It's like the back end of it for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, we both are working mutually, at it,
right.
But
Different roles.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm sort of the face, and whatever I'm trying to make, I come up with a lot of the mood boards. And stuff.
Oh, really?
Sounds like you complement each other, and that's the dope thing.
Yeah, man, I known Chase since I was like 14 or something, 13, 14 years old. We're like, I don't know, we're adults.
And you both are level-headed in that sense, where you ain't losing yourselves.
Do you butt heads?
Yeah, not anymore. I think in the beginning when we first started working on this, we had a little, but it's all good. That's my bro.
I feel like it's good sometimes to have different ideas and to kind of
we
go back and forth. And
no, I think we're pretty like trying to keep the thing going without any sort of, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, as long as you can have like a hiccup and like come right back around, have your little thoughts, a couple nights to think about it. Come back around and
Yeah. There's I don't know, man. I'm pretty lucky, man.
That's dope.
I kind of and throughout, we talked about like not having any sponsors or anything like that. It's cool because I just did it my way, and the skating, bro. That shit got me doing this, this brand Patterson.
Yeah, man. It's where what
got
brought
me
you here today.
Yo, bro, I'm honored, bro, to be on this show,
sure.
bro.
No, we're hyped to have you here, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yo, some legends here.
And you're still skating. And when is this part coming out?
I don't know, man. It's gonna drop a couple weeks. I don't know.
It's gonna be on Quarter Snacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this out on Quarter Snacks.
Okay.
So check
maybe
that out.
by the time this comes out, your part will be out. So go check out his part.
Thank you.
Yo, you really did your thing in that part. I was tripping.
Thanks,
to be honest.
man. Honestly, man, I just had all this footage, and I was just like filming. I was like, oh yeah, we'll film this. Ah yeah, we'll film this. And just stacked.
But you like moved out to Portugal. I was like, what the fuck? This guy's in Portugal now?
But his skating doesn't even look like it changed, though.
No,
that's
it
the
doesn't,
thing.
yeah.
Like you look like you're still like skating in Philly or skating, trying to get on aesthetics at the. It's like you're still skating the same way you've always been skating.
I appreciate that. I mean, I still keep this shit a part of my life. You know what I mean? It's a part of me that sort of, I don't know, puts me in these places. You know what I mean? It's the skating that puts me in these situations.
Skateboarding is so powerful in that sense, bro. Straight the fuck up.
Yeah.
You already know. I already know just by how you're talking about it right there. You know what I mean? It runs through our veins, but therefore it definitely leads us into these little like positions where you're like, damn, that's from skateboarding.
Bro, it's crazy how it works, man. It's just it's this energy you put into. I don't know, man. It's sort of guided my life. You know what I mean? So,
either directly or indirectly.
Exactly.
Show a little bit of it.
Oh,
Just a little bit of it. If it's out, it's out.
Yeah, that's
If
all
it ain't,
good. That's
then
cool.
This is a little precursor.
Oh, damn. This is some old footage right here. This might have been the first clip this might have been the first clip I filmed for any of this shit.
Okay.
Actually, but I wasn't really going for nothing. I was just filming.
I'm just saying, you still look great on your board.
Thanks, brother.
All these years later.
Yeah, bro.
Kickflip over the trash can.
You know what I'm saying?
You
There we
got
go.
the-
Show my
okay.
ass
Spot.
right there. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen anyone skate it like that. So I don't know. It's kind of sketchy, but
Dude,
I was hyped on this.
Bruh.
New York spots look the best, but they're so hard to skate, dude.
Yeah.
They look great, but
This spot, the hopping that fence is crazy to get into there, bro. Yeah. I mean, it's all pretty mellow, man. I ain't doing too much. I ain't making too much noise, bro. I'm
But
just
the thing, you're skating,
Yeah, having fun. bro.
and
Yeah.
you know,
yeah, I was-
you're looking good, bro.
Oh, thank you, Crooks. That's your trick, dude. I always think when I think of you, I
that
think
shit
of
is not
Dank
easy to
Crooks.
skate right there.
thanks. Dang, I tried to get out of this, but you know, I made it happen.
I mean, listen, you put together a 5-minute part. That's pretty damn good, bro.
Wait, so
Bro.
how long ago was all this filmed? In what time frame?
This
Is this like the last 5-6 years?
is like 5 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Nah, hell
Not
no.
bad.
man.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to give. I don't want to give the whole. I want people to go watch this on Quarter Snacks when it comes out.
Yeah, they gotta
So
watch that. They gonna see that.
Let me go. Let's get.
Yeah, they got yeah.
It's a little marathon
One
line
last-
right here.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
this
switch
felt good. This was easy for me right here. That's just
Is that
light
Patterson?
work.
Is that Patterson kit right there?
That's a whole kit. Patterson. Boom. That's the whole kit, baby.
Yes. No
There you
doubt.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff, dude.
Yeah,
good
dude.
stuff.
I appreciate
man.
you, man. Thank you.
For
Thank
sure,
you. Thank
bro.
you. Thank you, man.
And we're just stoked that you stopped by and
Straight
Bro, I'm
up.
honored,
some of
man. I
these
mean, you guys are some of my favorite skaters, man.
stories.
Honestly, Jerron. You know what one of my favorite video parts is the DVS video part.
Oh man,
That shit just had that vibe. You know, it was
I
just
appreciate that, bro.
it was just I don't know, it just was fun. And it was good skating, man.
That's
And-
what I like using that type of song. Like I didn't want to take it too serious. Just have fun with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now every time somebody hears that song, they know what's up.
But you put some work. You could tell by watching him, like, oh, he put everything into this part.
Because that was coming off of that yeah right shit.
Yeah.
So that I had a little salt that I had to like flake. I had to flake that shit off and make sure that I had to come through for myself. You know what I mean? To make me feel like recovery from that last shit.
what song was it?
The
Let
Dad's
it whip.
Band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let it whip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fire, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate
I like
that,
the
man.
yeah, it just looked good, man. It really is about what looks good.
100%.
Yeah, man, you make
Thank you,
skating look
brother.
really good. All you guys, man.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks,
all
man.
you guys, man.
You too.
You too.
Thanks, bro.
It goes down to the way you wear your gear to like the way you lace your shoes. You can tell a lot by stuff like that. I always like, hey,
Let me tell you something, man. This like that shit matters. You know, if you think about it, skating to me, skateboarding is a performance. You know, and it's how you present yourself, represent yourself in that performance. You know, is what really has an impact on other people, and is why is so and so my favorite skater, or you know, they do things a certain way.
Right.
So,
I think
Yeah.
definitely we come from the era of that.
yeah,
Like a skater nowadays or in a different era maybe wouldn't agree with that. You know what I mean? They'd have a different outlook on it. But for us, the clothing, like Kelly said, the shoes, like everything about that person's kit.
The
was,
trick
like,
selection
important.
too. Like,
Yeah,
you
it
know?
just-
all day.
yeah, it just has to look good.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, at the end of the day, it's like what looks good. I mean, to me, you know, this ton of skaters, like no disrespect, like killing it, doing crazy shit, but some of their kits, you're like, bro, you've been, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just look dingy. I mean, that's a skater though. I can't hate on no skater. I ain't
No
hating
doubt.
on no skater.
I
know
get
what I'm
you.
saying?
I get you.
Yeah.
But
It is that generation we
yeah,
came from, though.
yeah, I just
Like-
want to make it look good, man. You know?
Dude.
It's the small things though too, like you know, like you're talking about the shoes. Like I'm trying to still instill that in my son now. Like, bro, you ain't walking out the door with your shoes looking crazy.
No,
Like they gotta be cleaned up. They like every day. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because that's just it. And I want him to see that I'm cleaning his shit to make sure his shit looks nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure he knows that's a part of you. You know, you wear some fresh shit, you feel good.
yeah, exactly. That's that's a thing, man. That's important, bro. That honestly, I feel like it even has an effect on like your mood. You know, it affects everything. How you present yourself to other people. You know, I know when I got a fresh board or like some fresh sneakers, I look down, I'm like, okay,
Feel good.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to take on the world, right? You know?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what it is.
Speaking of fresh gear, thank you for the Patterson gear.
You want me
But
to
we
hand
want to
that up,
return
bro?
the favor.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
if you want to hand it out for show, you want to show us what's going
Yeah.
on? We got
Yes.
because
Yeah.
also we got some 9 Club gear that we want to hook you up with.
Oh, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah. Because that's what's gonna people in
stuff,
New
man.
What size are
Oh,
you?
Look at this, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. It's
what-
part of our new collection.
What do you
man.
got? What do you-
Look at
what do
this
you, a
shit.
large,
help
extra
yourself,
large?
man. This is fire new shit.
at
Go
that.
cop it. PattersonLeague.com. You know,
What size are you? Large,
I wear like
XL.
XL, but
Okay.
like if it's a hoodie, I'll do a large. But like in tees, I like an XL.
Well, we got some stuff, Kelly. We do the
Yeah.
we got some Yeti stuff. We got some.
Hey,
we
I'm
got some
down
all
for it.
we
Yeah,
got some-
Yeti
we got
for
some stuff
sure.
here, bro.
Chris would rock in this?
We're gonna
Chris-
make you.
Chris rocked this whole shit right here.
I know.
This is,
Yeah.
this is my Starbucks kit right here.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it's my Starbucks.
That's what's
kit.
up. Yeah,
I'm
it's gonna look good on you, bro.
I feel like I'm like a.
I'm surprised you like that. That's fire,
I'm
bro.
gonna look like a gangster walking.
I don't
around.
think you know what. I think it's clean enough and it's subtle. I don't think
Yeah.
it's too. I mean, you're gonna look gangster for sure.
Right, right.
Oh, hold up.
Wait, hold up, what?
Oh yeah,
You gonna put it on, bro.
That zipper been acting up, I think, on those. but put it on and then pull it off.
That's a sample, bro.
So, nah, because I have one and I was like, what the fuck is with the zipper? But
Oh, there it goes.
oh, you got it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm
It's
glad
a
that
little-
worked out.
You know when something's not on, it's sometimes. It's
I love you, bro.
I'm gonna go get my coffee in this thing.
Yeah, that looks good.
Put ourselves a little box.
Yeah. I'll send you guys some more stuff. You know, this is
Yeah,
what I
that
could
would
fit in
be-
my bag.
Oh, bro.
Great.
Damn, that looks good, bro.
Right?
That's smooth.
Yeah, bro. You popped
Yeah,
that
pop
collar?
your shit out, bro.
Yeah, well, pop that hoodie out. Yeah, you good money. Look at that. That's smooth right there, bro.
It works.
That looks good on you,
Let
man.
me get an iced latte. Hold the milk.
Yeah.
Let me get a cafe con leche.
Go ahead, throw that on, Jerron. You rock that?
Oh, Jerome, now he's going to the.
I'll put it on for you.
Look at this, bro.
I mean, you got,
can't.
or maybe Kelly would wear. I don't know. I just brought whatever you know.
Kelly skates for LRG. He can't
Oh, that's
do
right.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
his downtime.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
do
you're
that.
right.
Yeah, we're gonna get all this stuff for him.
You can't do this shit.
Look at that. Thank you for all this.
Yeah,
gear,
dude,
bro.
you could even do like
this
a little
is- this is
prize,
my- this is my jam right here.
Yeah.
Right.
Good money.
we should
yeah.
do a proper one though, for real, and like
Like a-
actually
Oh yeah.
Like a-
into like your newest shit. Not that,
Yeah.
unless this is.
Yeah,
you
this
know what
is
I
the
mean?
newest
Oh,
stuff.
cool.
Yeah. But we could do a prize pack or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Shit's comfortable.
Look at you.
Yeah, he's looking
Damn.
smooth.
If I was in Starbucks and I turned around and saw you, man, I'd be like, God damn.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I'd be like, damn.
I could take that right out.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
we could-
shit.
Damn, look
Okay.
at that, bro.
Yeah, we're looking good over here, bro. We're looking good.
Hey.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank
That's for me?
you. Hold
all
on.
that.
First of all,
that.
thank you for the Patterson gear.
Yeah, no
All right?
problem, bro. Honestly.
German, it was so good to see you.
Yo,
I
my
haven't seen
man.
you in probably like 20 years,
Yeah,
bro.
Jerron.
Brother, good
Yeah,
to
you
see
the
you,
man,
bro. You
bro.
the man,
All
brother.
y'all. Kelly.
Hey, German man.
German,
Thank you, Fred.
Nieves. Is that what I'm saying?
Whatever, man.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm here.
Here we go. Hey, 9 Club Yeti.
That's
Stay
fire right there.
hydrated out there, bro. All right? Wherever you land.
Yo,
in
this
the-
is legit right here. I need a pickup truck for this.
Yeah, you needed that when you were fucking coming to LA with Julio.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn. Dang, got the hat.
9 Club hat.
Yeah, I rock
with the,
that.
that's the hardest
We got
trucker hat.
different colors
yeah.
if you want. It's kind of
I like this. This is smooth, actually.
Bro.
This kind of goes with my jeans. I'll rock with that.
We got the 9 Club
Yeah, I'ma wear
tee.
that.
This
Oh,
is the
for
black
sure.
tee.
Yeah.
You want me to open it up and show you? Or you want
Whatever.
to keep it in the bag?
I'll keep it in the bag.
okay.
Yeah, I know this is gonna fit nice.
Yeah, it's going to be nice one.
Yeah, 9 Club.
Look, we got the 9 Club.
Yeah,
hoodie
that right
here.
there, I'm
So I gotta
rocking
get
that.
the- I gotta
Yeah?
get this color
Yeah,
one.
that's
That's
fire
the
right
color
there. That
right
is
there.
sick.
This is our college font. You know,
Yeah,
our college
that's it.
font,
That's
right?
my style, bro.
Okay,
You know,
that's
I'm
it.
collegiate.
This is the 9club.com right here, baby. And then, listen, our friends over at Skull Candy, who were, they sponsor the show. But here's some Crusher ANCs too, bro.
For real?
Yeah,
Yo, those ones are
man. Those
fire,
the big
dude.
dogs.
That's for your
bro.
trip back to New York, bro.
Okay.
Charge them up on the plane.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, man. I'm psyched on this, bro.
Yeah. And then
Damn.
some sticker packs.
Oh, I love that.
9 Club sticker pack.
Oh, I love that.
And on that plane ride home, keep your little tootsies
Oh
warm,
yeah, bro.
right?
Yo, honestly,
Gotta keep 'em-
the
gotta
socks.
keep 'em warm.
Yo, the socks are important on a plane.
Yeah.
Oh, already.
You gotta have them like way up.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially on them long ones.
Yeah.
Long international flights.
We did
Yeah.
a collab with Stance, and we did.
This is
that.
fire. I love the
Man.
colors, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
is a quality
So now
pair
you,
of socks.
you go. I mean,
Casual.
when you land, where are you going? Are you flying back home? Are you going back to
Yeah,
Portugal?
I'm
Where
gonna
you
go back
going?
to New Jersey
Okay.
and then to Portugal.
So
I'll
you're gonna
stop-
look.
Yeah,
People in
I'm
New
at the
Jersey are
whole-
gonna be like, dude. What is different about German, man? He looks
Wait,
fresh.
Did he just come from the West Coast?
God damn! It must be that. It must be all that 9 Club.
Did we talk about when I was gone? Was there a 9 Club Patterson collab thing?
I was just about to bring that up.
Hey, we could do that.
That shit would be hard.
Yeah, we
Nice
should.
little quick strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. That's no
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
I'll make that happen.
We
quick,
got to sell it
fast.
at the U.S. Open. Though.
Yeah, I mean, we could set it up. We could set up a little like a booth at the little table at the bridge where you walk in.
Oh, where you went? Okay. Oh,
But, I mean, that's
it
all,
won't
like-
be official. It won't be
Nah,
official.
I don't know how we would
Okay.
get that done.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot
I thought
of
you knew people.
a lot of red tape. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll try. I don't know. I think just a mutual
Oh.
one with the whole crew. You know what I
Perfect.
mean? Like we
Oh,
could do that.
okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. We need you to design it though.
That's no problem, yo. I would
yeah?
love that.
Yeah, don't let Chris design it, please.
Nah, I want. You know what? I want it. I'm gonna design it to make it like Chris's favorite thing to wear.
Yo,
There you
this
go.
I told you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that looks good on you, bro.
Yeah.
Let me get an iced latte.
It looks good, dude.
You can make that
Yeah.
work.
Let me get a cafe con leche. No leche.
People talk like that ordering coffee.
I don't know. I just feel gangster. Right now.
That's a gangster voice
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there,
yeah.
bro.
I feel like maybe you get some of
German. Let me get a cafe con leche. Hold the leche.
that. You got it, puppy. Yeah, that's how that goes.
German, man. Thank you so much for
Yes,
stopping
bro.
by. Thank you
Yeah,
for the
man.
gear. We appreciate
Yeah,
you,
anytime.
dude.
Man, I'm hyped, bro. That's
Yeah,
what's up, man.
man.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, and also
you, man.
when you come back, bring your board. We gotta go skate, man.
Yeah, I got my board. I left it at the crib though.
Okay, I left mine at the crib. too,
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Same. I did too.
Yeah. But dude, thanks, German, bro.
Yeah, man.
Good to see
Anytime,
you, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
this has been real,
There we
bro.
go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, fire. Thank you.